Hey, this is Andrew Jones. You watch On Deck with Tyler.
Hey guys, Mike Fullnever's here. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
Hi, this is Phil Necro. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
This is Walk the Banks. I'm on deck. Tyler Redmond.
Welcome into On Deck. I'm Tyler Redmond. As always, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell for notifications so you can stay up to date with everything going on in Braves country. And of course, you can follow me on social media, Tyler Redmond at BubblegumJesus. So, as I'm sure, if you're a baseball fan, you've had to hear about what's going on with the Indians right now. Mike Clevinger and Zach Plesac broke COVID-19 protocol, and it caused kind of a rift in the Indians organization. We're going to get into why in just a second. But to do that, we're going to read an article by Jeff Passan to sort of just give you a background of the situation going on with the Indians. So, during a testing meeting Friday, Cleveland Indians players scolded teammates Mike Clevinger and Zach Plesac for breaking protocol and going out in Chicago, and at least one player said he would opt out of the season if the two remained on the active roster. Sources familiar with the meeting told ESPN. Clevinger and Plesac, 2/5 of the Indians' rotation that has a Major League best 2.43 ERA, were optioned to Cleveland's alternative site and will spend at least 10 days away from the Major League team. While some teammates accepted their apologies and preferred they remain with the Indians, sources said the anger over their actions was palpable enough to lead to demotions, ones that, if they last for a specific period of time, could have significant financial implications. The Indians players' disappointment centered not only around the decision made by Clevinger and Plesac to leave the team hotel in Chicago on August 7th, but also their actions afterward. Some player sources said believe Clevinger was not truthful with them about his involvement before he boarded the team plane August 9th. By then, Plesac, who had been caught trying to return to the hotel early the morning of August 8th, had been sent back to Cleveland. His attempted explanation this week on an Instagram video during which he was driving further bothered teammates. Sources said, Clevinger, 29, is one of the baseball's most talented pitchers. That's pretty obvious. He's got a 2.96 ERA in over 440 innings of work over the past 3 seasons. The 25-year-old Plesac had been a star in his first 3 starts this year, posting a 1.29 ERA and a 24-2 strikeout-to-walk ratio. So despite their production, 39-year-old left-handed reliever Oliver Perez said he would leave the team if Clevinger and Plesac returned to the roster in Detroit. Other players felt similarly, and you gotta take a step out here. It's pretty obvious that Clevinger and Plesac are in the wrong. I mean, they're deliberately not following COVID-19 protocol under all of these crazy circumstances. And when you have a guy like Carlos Carrasco on your team who battled leukemia last year, it's understood kind of why everybody's upset. So that aside for a second, I'm not even going to react to that. I think it's pretty obvious why these players feel this way, pretty obvious where everybody's at on both sides. With that said, now we have to look at the possibility of what if the Indians get rid of these 2 pitchers at the trade deadline. Could that happen? Very well could happen the way it's looking right now. The question has to be asked, what will the Indians do? The Indians most likely, well, they don't want to lose Clevinger and Plesac. I think that's very obvious. They don't want to lose them. But if it's going to cause such a rift on the team that it inhibits success, then they're going to have to, right? Or they're going to have to get rid of all these other players that are threatening to opt out. And what kind of precedent does that set? So, with that said, could the Braves go get these guys? If that was to happen, the Indians are going to want something big. Maybe not even both of these guys. Let's just say they want to go get Clevinger or they just want to go get Plesac. You're talking you get rid of a combination of, maybe one of, but more than likely a combination of somebody like Adam Duvall, who's been a fundamental part of the offense this year, somebody like William Contreras and Drew Waters, somebody like Tucker Davidson, or even one of the arms we've already seen this year like Kyle Wright, maybe even an Ian Anderson. So, again, maybe a combination of those, not really specific, but those are the type of players, the high-profile prospects or the guys who are just really productive right now, being Adam Duvall, corner outfielder. Would it be interesting? For sure. Could it happen? Maybe. Who really knows this season? It's been an up-and-down year. In a year's time, who knows? Maybe the Indians are back to being on square one. But I think the Braves are going to try to make a move this deadline. I think the move is definitely for starting pitching. If it's not, then the Braves are doing something wrong if they make a move and it's not starting pitching. But the situation surrounding these young pitchers may have now given the Braves the leverage to go after them that otherwise wasn't there. But granted, that means every other team has that same leverage because the Indians have to make a decision. Do we keep these guys and we lose the other players that are going to opt out, or do we trade these players away for other established stars? So the Indians are a competitor. No mistake about it. They're second in the AL Central. They're just behind the Twins, and they're looking to be more of a future threat with these young pitchers. These guys aren't old, and they're really some of the best pitchers in the league. You got to believe that a long time without these two at the alternative training site is only going to bring them down. So what do you think about it? Would you want to go get Clevinger? Would you want to go get Plesac? What would you want the Braves to do? Do you think it's possible? I'm just throwing it out here. It's all out there. It's all over MLB trade rumors that not necessarily the Braves, but everybody's sort of giving this, the eyeball test. And who knows what's going to happen. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you want these guys? Do you not want these guys? Do you think that with everything going on, you just don't want a locker room cancer on the team? Let me know how you feel about it, however you feel about it. Let me know in the comment section. And of course, to see more content like this, make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the bell for notifications so you can stay updated with everything that I'm doing. And of course, to do that also, you can follow me on social media, Tyler Redmond at BubblegumJesus. That is on Twitter and Instagram. That's all I got for today. I really appreciate you watching. I'll see you next time on deck.